The fear of failure has stolen more dreams from talented, capable people than anything that I've ever seen. I've always been fearless. Since a kid, I will go. Like, that's just innately. I've always been so ambitious as a child. Like, I've always wanted it, and I've always been fearless. Like, I'm a go. And I think one of the things is, if I examine why have I been so bold and not afraid to fail, there's something that I realized from me is that the fear of regret is way more potent than the fear of failure. And I'll tell you that even there's something that propels me even more. And I've seen this in the most successful entrepreneurs. The fear of failure is basically focusing on the things of what if this doesn't happen, the time that I will lose, the money that I will lose, the embarrassment that I will go under. You are focused in imagining a nightmare. That's the difference. While someone that is unafraid of failure, they're using their imagination at the same time, but instead of a nightmare, it's a dream. And it's a beautiful dream. And that dream is, what is going to happen when this works out amazingly? Like, you're dreaming of, like, man, oh my gosh, I'm going to be able to put my kids through college. Oh, I'm going to be able to take a month off and travel Europe. I'm going to be able to be a blessing to this nonprofit organization. I'm going to have the freedom of time to go into a resort and not even have to worry about the price. I'm going to be able to take my wife to dinner and not hold my breath to see if that card is going to decline. Can I get an amen on that? If you ain't been through nothing and you don't know what that feels like, where you put the card up like, I think I have enough. I hope I have enough. And you breathe when she brings it back and it didn't decline in front of everyone. When you are consumed with the imagination of what happens when this works, what happens when God keeps his promises. What I see the difference between those that have faith that this is going to work and those that have fear of failure that this is going to be a nightmare, what it comes down to is trust. Do you trust him? If you don't trust him, you ain't going to go. But if you trust him and you trust him fully, you know that he's faithful. You know that it's going to work. And I'll tell you, I've learned this from my mentor. All work works. It's either going to work exactly the way that you said it is, or it's going to work on you. But God said all things work together for the good of those who love them. So all work works. The biggest learnings that I've received have come from my deepest pains. So that worked on me. And the ideas that I had for this business or this business, it worked. And it blessed my family and my children, and my dreams were fulfilled. So if all work works, and it's going to work on you, or it's going to work exactly like you think it is going to happen, what's the reason why you don't go? Think about that. What's the reason why you don't go? Why are you worried? And so many people, I see you toiling because you know there's a better you. And I'm going to tell you, you are enough. And what happens is you're filled with worry and anxiety. And what I realize is worry is the worship of the enemy. He don't want you to go. You stay put. You don't move. Or you make micro inches of going towards that you call working on it, which is research. Go, you're enough. The greatest dreams that you have in your life, you're going to find out on the other side of your movement. I just thank God that as I think about it, for my life, I don't have a bucket list. I mean, that's powerful. I don't have a bucket list. There's things that I still want to accomplish, but I don't have a bucket list. I went after everything that I wanted to go after, and I continue to go after everything that I want to go after. It's painful when it's working on you, but it has allowed me to be able to be a blessing and be able to share those pains and encourage you that that fear is temporary. If you change your mindset from imagining the nightmare over and over again, and this is for the person that are about to launch, and these are the people that are in it. Now I'm talking to the people that are in it too. You're in it. And you got payroll that comes every 2 weeks. It's nonstop. You don't have enough money for this vendor. You don't have this. And then what happens is you're imagining a nightmare. You're imagining that this thing is going to fail. I want to tell you right now that it's not truth. It's true, but it's not truth. There's a difference. Not having enough in the bank account, it's true, but it's not truth. True is true temporarily. Truth is truth eternally. So it was true that there was one point at a time where my bank account, in my business bank account, was $11.36. And I had 52 people on my team. That was true. And I had just put all my savings in the business, and it was true that my savings was negative. That was true. And it was true that I felt like, man, this feels so painful. Like, man, Lord, I need help. And I didn't quit because I didn't accept the true being truth. So many people quit because they stop at true, but it's not truth. God provided the truth. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. That's truth. That let the poor say I'm rich is truth. Let the sick say that I'm healed. That's truth. So I decided, man, I said, you know what? I'm believing truth. And so it happened, and it happened indeed. The dream home that I wrote on a dream board is mine and paid off. The cars that I wanted to drive, the vacations that I wanted to have, the success that I wanted to have. This is not a flex, man. This is talking about someone that came from nothing to living in their dream board. As an encouragement to you, start imagining the dream. Stop accepting true as truth. As God said, no eye has seen, no mind has imagined, no ear has heard what God has in store for those who love him. I'm going to tell you that that's truth. And I just want to see each and every one of you guys get to your truth and not let fear and adversity stop you. I hope this blesses you. Please be sure to comment, put in the comments, put truth. If this impacts you, put truth. Go ahead and comment, ask questions in there if you got comments. I want to make sure that every time I'm on here, I just want to be a blessing. I want to help you take your burdens into breakthroughs and your breakthroughs into blessings. Let's get it. Much love. If I'm measuring myself on the inputs, the outcomes are going to take care of themselves. Most importantly, because I trust them.